Good morning everybody and welcome to today's vlog. My voice sounds like so deep right now, but it's because I literally just woke up and it's 7:45 on a Saturday. It's been a long week for a start, but last night, so basically yesterday, was my last day at a hospital that I've worked at for the past 3 years. So it's been busy. Like, I was saying bye to everybody and they did like a surprise leaving speech, which I was not expecting. There was also drinks afterwards, and I don't know why I do this to myself, but basically I'm taking a break from work for 2 months. And because of that, I was like, I'm just gonna squeeze one last locum shift in, and I kind of knew it was going to be tough for me. I'm now thinking like I could have probably done with the rest, but I'm not gonna not go. Like, it's only from 9 till 1 p.m, so it's what I can manage. So I just thought, let's get on with it, because like I said, the fact that I'm going to be jobless for 2 months means that I definitely want some income. Basically, Friday yesterday was my last day at work. Saturday, today, I'm doing a local shift, and then tomorrow I'm gonna fly out to Korea. It's gonna be manic. It's gonna be a hectic day. But what better than to bring you along with me? Today is going to be a mishmashy, vloggy kind of day, so I don't even know how to introduce this video to you, but I'm just glad the camera is back in my hand and I finally feel free to film whatever I want. I definitely feel like today is gonna be one of those days that it's gonna be long, but I just need to get through. Hoping this coffee wakes me up. At least today is sunny. We are on our locum shift. This is Hamdia, who is my dispenser today. Yes. You're currently studying, aren't you?
Yes.
As soon as I walked in, she was like, do you by any chance do YouTube? And I was like, yeah. So she already knew me. I've been asking you questions, and we were gonna say like, what would you share to other students?
I think the main thing is experience. I think experience is key. I think me personally, being a student, having worked in a pharmacy, like, you just become more familiar with drugs when you're just learning it off a lecture slide. It's not gonna stick in your head.
Yeah.
But I think when you pick up that box and then you're doing the labels and everything, it will make more sense. It will integrate the knowledge.
Which is interesting, because I've always said to like people who view my videos, like, don't be too obsessed with getting experience because you're gonna work for the rest of your life. What would you say to that?
Even if it's just 1 day experience or 2 days experience, like if you're just going to,
I
think
like,
that would be helpful.
It.
Yeah, don't overstretch it. It doesn't need to be like you have to get a job in a pharmacy in order to get it. But if it's just 1 day in a independent or Lloyd's or wherever it might be,
some experience is better than none.
Yeah. So at least just 1 day, I think that would be good.
To be honest, for you, you're quite lucky because you've got like a summer job in a way.
Yeah.
And also our hours today aren't too long.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's quite reasonable. She's going to be doing oral next year.
This year.
Oh, is it this year?
September.
Oh my God. So does oral happen, because I didn't do oral, does oral happen during the whole year?
Applications opened up around June. So then you apply for the jobs, and then it cuts off, and then later on it's going to open the preferencing. So I think that's going to open up in, I think, a month or so. Then I preference, and then the exam, you have to book it around start of August, and then the exam will be late September, early October.
So when do you know where you're going to be for pre-reg?
I think because after you sit the exam, so you sit in a Pearson Centre, like, you know, you go for your driving test and whatnot. I think you get your results after like a month, because you've already done the preferencing, you've done the application.
So basically you choose where you kind of want to go first. Yeah. And then you do your exam. Yeah. And based on the results, you'll get that choice or not.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of getting a little bit brutal.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough because you might think you're doing well in your uni, but then you're going up against every pharmacy student in the country, and you don't know what other people's standards are like. I think that's one bit that's hard, because the way other unis might be teaching pharmacy might be on a completely different level to the way you're learning pharmacy.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Thank you.
I did say it doesn't matter if you don't exactly get your choice in oral, because pre-reg is pre-reg. It's just a year.
It's just a year.
Focus on passing the exam and where you want to go after that. I feel like that's a lot more important now. So yeah. So that shift is done, and now I'm off to Canary Wharf to try and get a COVID test, which hopefully is negative so I can fly out tomorrow. So I just did my test right here, and now I'm off home. So thankfully my results are negative, which is exactly what I wanted, and I have the results printed, so yeah, I am going to check in for my flight tonight and hope for the best. So I just got home and now I've had lunch and I'm tucking into some dessert. This These cupcakes were from Miriam, one of my really good friends from hospital yesterday, who got me this as a leaving gift. As you can see, I've already had one. I'm just going to chuck into this and have some tea. I think I'm going to go for the red velvet. I was just saying to my now husband that I used to have full-on makeup, eyeliner, blusher, lipstick and everything for my videos. Now that I'm a married woman, I'm like, this is the most effort I'm gonna put in. But anyways, I thought that I'd end the video with like a little what I got from work haul, and I feel like it's ending it on a positive note. As you can see, this big bunch of flowers here is from a range of different people. One was from my best friend Angie, one is from my friend Ezra, who I used to work with, and one is from Bunsey, who I also used to work with. One is from Sharifa, who I did work with but only have stopped working with since yesterday. And the last set of flowers is from the department, but mainly Kyra, Molly, Nita and Miriam, who organised this kind of leaving do for me. So yeah, I am a bit sad that I'm not going to see these flowers because I'm going to be in Korea tomorrow, but if I film it, then I'm capturing them forever. So that's the sentiment behind it. Anyways, in terms of what I got from my colleagues, I got 2 bottles of rosé, and I was just explaining to Ed that I'm definitely not going to be drinking these tonight because Korea is like super strict on COVID regulations still. There's been a test that I had to do, a rapid antigen test today, and I also had to get a visa for Korea, and I also, well, not a visa but like a mini visa thing, and then I also had to organise, thankfully my sister did this for me, but like the COVID test for when I arrive and stuff. So I don't want to go to the airport drunk. I want to be completely sober, so I won't be drinking those tonight, but I'll definitely drink them when I'm back. And the next present that I got from the department was this Polaroid camera, and I feel like this is a really thoughtful present because everyone knows how much I love taking pictures. I think this was Kyra's idea, but she 100% knows me well to get me something like this. The next present that I got was, and I just love how she's decorated these as well, but this one is a experience where I think you walk up to the O2. So again, I'll be doing that when I'm back from Korea. And this is a massage that I got, and I love how I'm talking about this like it's a haul and I've bought everything, but it's not really a haul. Oh, I want to show you guys this. So I have a pre-registration trainee who has been like the most easygoing trainee that I've ever had, and she got me this beautiful Pandora bracelet. It's really nice. I was not expecting anything, so thank you Sonia for this beautiful Pandora gift. And I also got this really meaningful album, and it's basically pictures of everything, like my time at the hospital, pictures of, you know, lunches that I've had, pictures I've taken of people that I really cherish and love, and there's little messages as well from all of my closest friends about our relationship. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely one of the most meaningful presents I've ever received. So thank you to everyone who wrote something to me, and mainly to Kyra who organised this. I love personalised stuff because I love people like getting my name right and everything. So yeah, I really do cherish this card. And overall, it was like a really overwhelming experience because I don't really, as much as people think I'm like probably extra and whatever, I'm actually pretty calm. And it was weird to have attention on me, like that was really weird. But overall, like, I've definitely learned a lot from the place that I was working. Like, I feel like it's a new chapter. I went there completely single, and I'm coming out married and with a bunch of really good friends as well. So I feel like it's a win-win situation there. And that's it really. I have packed, my suitcases are over there. I am going to be vlogging as much as I can in Korea because I feel like a different person in Korea. I'm just ready to get back to filming. And I'm excited to just put out there what I feel like. Another thing I need to mention, obviously, is the fact that I obviously am doing this video in collaboration with LOCUM, my favourite locum agency of all time, who I've mentioned previously in all of my other sponsored videos by them. But basically, if you sign up using my link and get to work and work your first shift as a locum pharmacist, then you get a £40 voucher. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there as well. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.